Hey guys, Karen Wolf here in the art studio this evening. How are you all doing? I'm a painter and I teach you how to paint and become a better painter so that you can paint with confidence and be proud of your art. Yes. All right, so here's what we're going to do this evening. We're going to paint this real quick little painting I came up here with just a few minutes ago. So don't judge. Hey Teresa, no judging. You're not allowed to judge. This is just something that I came up with actually here just a few minutes ago because I was like, what am I going to paint with these guys this evening? I have painted with them for a little bit. Well, we did the color mixing last week. Did y'all see the color mixing? Y'all say hey when you jump on here. Let me know where you're from if you want. That's a good thing, so I can see where everybody's on here from. Y'all say hey, and if you're watching this on the replay, let me know you're watching it on the replay. That's always nice, so I can see who's watching on the replay. So hey Susan, so this is going to be a real cute one. Like I said, this is just something I came up with here just a few minutes ago, and I was thinking, what can we paint? Something Valentine-y, something like that would be cute. So this is what we got. So, this was my sketch. Very vague, very vague. And, so that's the painting that I came up with from that sketch. So, let me get you squared away here. So, hoping you can see that. Okay. I've just got the plates of paint that I'm using here are from where we painted the, the other night? On Monday, I think we did. Wasn't that Monday? Yeah. On Monday, we did the color wheel and the color mixing. I hope you all caught that one. Did you all catch that one? Hey, Marion, welcome. It was a pretty fun one. So what I did here is I just actually went into this brown color that I mixed and did the outside edge. I did a brown color the other day when we did the color mixing. I came up with a brown by mixing something. I'm not sure which combination of colors I mixed. But this would be just like if you took umber, which I'm about ready to because I'm out of this brown color that we mixed. Just a brown, just an umber, just a brown. No, not very much of it. I'm just taking just a very little bit of it. I think I had a little bit of black in that one. Just the umber color around the outside edge. And I didn't put very much on there. I just put a little bit on there. And then I came in to the center with a white. And I'm using a 1-inch flat. Just a 1 inch. And I'm painting in acrylic. Y'all ready to paint Valentine stuff yet? I've been seeing some of it, and I thought it was kind of cute to do something Valentine-y. You know, the thing of it is everybody always thinks, oh, it's too early for Valentine's. I'm not ready for that yet. But if you wait, if you're a painter, if you wait too long, you won't be able to enjoy the painting. You won't be able to have the time to hang it and paint it. So you have to get on the ball and paint really quick. Or you end up, hey Violet. Or, hey Tammy, welcome. Or you end up with, you know, the time's just gone. Time just goes by so fast. Okay, so this is more brown. This looks a little bit more gray. If you want a gray color, you can add more, blue in that. Add some blue to that. And that will, gray it up a little bit. You can do that. all I did was I just took the very corner of my brush, just took a little tiny bit of blue and put in with that umber and white color that I had. So you all getting snow where you are? We're getting snow here. Yeah, I just went outside. It's light and fluffy snow though, which was nice because I had to go outside a while ago real quick and feed the cat. And she was all cozied up in her straw bed. And I swept out a path, and it was light and fluffy. So I was glad of that. Light and fluffy works for me. I don't like the real heavy stuff. So, hey, Elizabeth, welcome. Thank you for jumping on here. Y'all say hey when you jump on so I can see. There's Paula. Hey. So I can see who's on here. So I'm just making a little light gray. Very, very light. See how light this is? Just really light. Looks like I have a little divot in my canvas there, and I'll show you how to fix that. That would be a good little lesson learned here. If you ever have a little poke, see that? I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's a little place in the canvas where something has poked in my canvas. Like something poked the canvas in, like I must have had it leaning up against something over there. But if you take your water, Mr. Bottle, and just mist the back of it, and just rub that in. And if ever your canvas is like all loose and whatnot, this will tighten up your canvas too. And then just dry it with the hairdryer. And that will, see, it's gone. It's completely gone. That will take the little, and down here's one too, but I won't do that. I won't drive you all crazy with the hairdryer. But there's a little bit of a divot right there. There was one right there. But if you leave your canvas like leaning up against something for a little while, it puts like an indentation in it. And that's how you get it out. So that's cool, isn't it? All right, so we've got the background in, and I should have dried that while I was drying the front, but I didn't, because I really didn't the other one either, and I just rinsed my brush, and I didn't really need to. So what I did here with the mason jar, I just was doing something real simple, because I was just, I don't know, just trying to keep it simple. So I took and made a more blue-gray color. Blue, it was just color that was on my plate. It had a little bit of purple in it. Had a little bit of green in it. Not that red. It was blue with a little bit of purple. And actually some green got in my brush. I'm trying to replicate the color that I just made because I used it all. But it really doesn't matter. It's just a bluish, grayish color. And then I had some white in there. So I had some white in my brush. So I just had some color on my brush. And I just drew a circle here. And my paint was still wet on my canvas. Is why it looks so soft. Is because my... you can do this with a 1/2 inch flat. You don't have to do it with this big giant. Hey, Amy. How are you doing? I hope you've been painting. You're such a good painter. I hope you and your mother both are painting. Put this on here with either a 1/2 inch flat or you can do it with the 1 inch. And then I just kind of did some little wigglies here. Just got that to where it looked like that was, and then pulled across the lines of the jar. This is just was a very quick, just throw together thing. So I was painting very loose. If you want to paint looser, that's what you can do, is paint faster. And then I just made, well, I didn't do that. Made it look like a jar. So the thing with the jar, with the mason jars, the canning jars, is just to make sure you get this side, the top, to look like the other, get them to look the same on each side. And then I just made the jar shape over here. I did the circle around the top. And then the little rings, I did the little here on the side. And you like the noises. If you make the noises, it does better. Kidding. Kidding, kidding. And then I pulled over, just pull, pull, pull. And this is a little bit more purple than that one. But I like purple. And then I made the shape of the jar. And all that was done with just the 1-inch flat. And just pulling up just that shape of that jar. Okay? And then if you get more paint on there than you want, you can go back over it with some white. But it doesn't matter. So then I'm going to rinse that brush a little bit. I think I am going to switch to a 1/2-inch flat because for my flowers. So then I switch to the 1/2-inch flat, and I'm going to go into the green. So I've got a little bit of green. And all I'm using is acrylic paints here, guys. These are acrylic paints. If y'all have any questions, shout them out. Let me know if you have any questions. It's what I'm here for. Tammy says she painted the Valentine truck. Yes, you sure did. You absolutely sure did. And that was beautiful. Oh my gosh. I should start posting you guys' paintings on my page. I'm going to have to start doing that. Do a members post. The all access membership that I have. I'm going to have to start doing the post of the folks that paint and put their paintings in the thing to show you guys what they do. Oh my gosh. They are really doing some pretty paintings. And Tammy, she's been busy as bee. All right. So I'm just taking some green. And I added, I think I just put, maybe I put some blue, maybe I put a little bit of red. And then I probably did a little bit of white because this isn't really dark. These aren't very dark right here. This is a very, very, very soft painting. You see that? How soft that is? Very, very soft. And the way that I got it that soft was because the background was wet. And see, my background's drying now. The background was wet. Now, see, that's a little darker than what I want. So I'm going to lighten that even more. It's actually a little thicker than what I want. The background was still wet. So the paint that was going on, that I put on, was mixing with the white. And it was just softening it. So I'm just going in with my 1/2-inch flat. Looks like I need another thing for that one. So I'm just going in with my 1/2-inch flat here. And I'm just pulling down and in some of these stems. Now you can put your hearts in first. You can paint your hearts in first and then your stems if you want. Doesn't matter. Okay, and I just put them in there just real soft. Just real soft. I didn't want them to be real harsh and real dark. But I'm not covering up all of the darks. I'm leaving the colors on there. And I'm going to rinse that brush. This is just a really soft, soft painting. And to keep it soft, you can paint wet on wet, or you can lighten your colors like I'm doing with the white. Then I'm going to rinse that brush, dry it with the paper towel. Then I'm going to go into the red. And with the red, I mixed a little tiny bit of burnt sienna. The burnt sienna is this orange-brown color over here. So I took the red and I calmed it down a little bit because I didn't want the pure red out of the tube. I added a little bit of white to it. to make a pink. Still using my 1/2 inch flat. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, feel free to just throw them out there. So, are you all painters? Have you painted? You painted with me? If you've painted with me, put that in the comments. I'd like to see who all, if you're on the replay, or even if you're, just now watching, if you've painted with me before, just let me know in the comments. So I'm just putting, making a heart shape. I'm just looking over here at what I did over here, and I'm just putting in heart shapes. Just taking the red, the sienna, a little bit of white, made a pink color, and I'm just painting in heart shapes on the end of my stem. Keeping it simple. Just keeping it simple. And I'm going to go in and add some more darks and some lights, so don't worry too much about that right now. Let's see. I think I put an extra one, but that's okay. I'm not all concerned about that. Put one here. And then... And it's funny, when I paint these first, I always like them better because I just paint them so much faster. I paint better whenever I paint fast. But I thought this was cute. Y'all like Valentine's Day? There's some folks are Valentine people and some aren't. And to be quite honest with you, I'm not a Valentine person. I'm not, and that's awful probably, but I don't know, Valentine's Day has just not ever been one of my, and I'm just being honest, it's not really been one of my holidays that I've ever been like real tickled with. I don't know, I just don't know why, but it's fun. I mean, this is fun. I enjoy painting the paintings, but I'm not all about, oh, get me a whatever for Valentine's Day. Are you all? Some people are all about that. Of course, most women, you get the jewelry and you get the candy and whatever else you get for Valentine's Day. Let's make these touch. I don't want them, I want some of them to touch, because compositionally, that will make it look better. If you have them all like, like, separate and not any of them touching at all, that just won't look very good. So we're gonna make that one touch. And then I'm gonna do one down here. And one up here. Okay. So, I know this one's just a little bit different than the other painting, but that's okay. All right, so there's the, I don't like those are on the same thing. I'm going to go in with some red. I'm just going to add some red to that brush, and I'm going to make a little bit dark, just a tiny bit of a dark on this right hand side of the flower. I'll make that go down a little bit farther so I can put another stem on it. And just making a little tiny bit of a dark. I'm telling you, if you paint, the dark will go on the bottom on that one. I'm telling you, if you paint fast, you're better off if you paint a little bit faster. And then I'm going to go in with the lighter pink, adding white to my brush. I'm going to go in with the white on the pink on the other side of my heart. Y'all like this painting? You're still a kid at heart and you love Valentine's cards and conversation hearts. That is so funny. Now, I do like the conversation hearts, Amy. The little hearts that have the words on them. Now, I do like those. Although they hurt my teeth when I eat them, I do like them because they're cute the way they have the different things that they say on them. Oh, that's funny. All right, so there's the white on that side, and then I'm going to put a little bit of white for my, and you can make those as more pink if you want, more red if you want, and then on my highlight, I'm going to put just a little swish of my white, and I'm just taking the side of my brush and just swish, swish, swish on that. Oh, I didn't do it on these. And then to make the stems look like they're back in the jar instead of in front of the jar, all you do is you take that color that you used for your jar and you go back over top of the lines. And that throws them back inside of the jar. And you can come down with some of your paint there. Then I'm going to take a little bit of my white on this brush, and I'm going to put some highlights on my jar. This is really thick. I'm getting, on my dirty brush, I'm getting some thick, see how thick that is? I'm getting some thick paint, and I'm just laying that on and pulling that across. That's fun. Get some texture going there. That's fun. And then down here, I'm going to put a little bit of it on this side. Pull some lights up on that jar. All right. How about that? Just trying to soften that a little bit. Soften, soften, soften. Anytime you have a chance to soften, do that. And this I got a little carried away, so I'm going to try and soften that out a little bit. Just made it more noticeable. Let's try this again. Okay, all right, this is a little hard for me. Okay. How about that, guys? You like this one? I sure do. I thought it turned out really cute. Just, oh, didn't mean to get that pink down there. But now that I did, I'm going to have to put it everywhere. Something really just fun, easy, quick, Valentine-y. And even if you wanted to, you could put words over here on this side. That, you know, something, stencil some words on there if you want. Y'all ever use stenciling? Y'all ever use stencils? You can put words and, you know, on there or handwrite it if you want. Sometimes you can, you know, stenciling is fun. Say, you know, true love, be mine, be my Valentine. That might be a little much. What would you put on there if it was yours? Be mine. Something. And now I'll put that green stem back in there because I didn't want that to be all alone. So I had to go back over it with that to make it look like it's in the jar and not in front of the jar. And I'm just going over that with water just to get some of that off because I didn't like that so dark right there. And I'm just going back over that with water on my brush. Nothing more than just water on my brush. These up here were not wet enough and they're showing the canvas through. I'm going over them with just water on my brush just because I don't want to see the canvas showing through. Okay, there you go. Pretty fun. All right, so we're into 2022 and this is, or yeah, you could do that. XOXO. You could do Be Mine, or you could leave it blank, or With Love, or something. And then you, of course, you want to sign it. Sign all your paintings. Don't leave your paintings unsigned. That's important to sign them. There was a period of time, for whatever reason, that I thought that it was a good idea not to sign my paintings. And I wished I wouldn't have done that. Well, I signed my paintings, but I didn't date them, I should say. I say you should always sign your painting. And some people would come to the art studio and paint, and they wouldn't sign their paintings. And I think you should always sign them. And if you don't like it, if you paint something and you're like, you know, you don't like it right away, excuse me, live with it for a little while. Just kind of, you know, live with it for a little bit and see how you like it. And then if you feel like you need to make a change or something to it, do that. And then, sorry for that. Live with it for a little while. And then if you see that you want to change something or need to change something, then change it. But sometimes, most of the time, especially, hi Sheila, welcome, Monica. Especially if you are, if you worked on a painting for like a long time, like an hour or something. Excuse me, I keep getting a frog, or not a frog, but a catch in my throat, it's scratchy. Especially if you've worked on it for a long time. Sometimes you've looked at it for too long and you need to walk away, leave it for a while. When you finished it, when you get to the end of it, because you really can't, I don't know, you really just need to get away from it for a while and come back and look at it later from a different point of view. And usually you look at it and you're like, well, that's fine. I don't need to change anything. So, hey, Chris, welcome. Thanks for jumping on. And as you're painting, step back and look at them every now and then. Step back like 4 or 5 feet back even and look at your painting and see, you know, as you're painting along where you're too dark or too light, or, you know, you can see where the composition's off. You can see where values are off, colors are off, and things like that if you step back and look at it a ways. So, hey, Heather, welcome. Welcome. Just joining in. Now, you are late to the game, girl. And look what we painted. Valentines. You can paint them. Fun times. This is a cute little painting, though. It's something that shouldn't take very long. This, I painted it on an 8x10 canvas. And in acrylics. And I just used 2 brushes. A 1-inch flat and a 1/2-inch flat, and just a handful of colors, white, brown, blue, red, burnt sienna, and purple, and green. So, you know, just real easy stuff, and something that you can put together really quickly and have a cute little painting. And like I said, you could, you know, stencil on something over here on the side, and it would just be real cute. Really cute. So there. That's a Valentine painting for you. So I hope you like that. I hope you all enjoy painting it. I sure did. I enjoyed painting it with you. Lots of fun times here. I do have the All Access membership is coming up, guys. It's going to be opening March 2022. Here we are. We're in 2022, so March will be here soon. The All Access membership is coming up, and if you're not a member and you would like to become a member, that will be your chance. The doors are currently closed to the membership because it only opens twice a year. I'm just getting my iPad to come up here so I can post the link in the comments if you guys are interested in hopping on the wait list for that, because it's a great opportunity for you all to join. It's a monthly membership, and you'll be able to paint inside of the membership with me. And there's a group of other painters that are in there. It's a great membership, great community of artists. It's growing. The community is growing, and we have fun in there and paint, and they learn all about painting, and you just learn to paint, and if you already know how to paint, learn to become a better painter and paint with confidence, and be proud of your work. That's the biggest thing I think that people get out of the membership, is not really the fact that, I mean, you have access to over 60 painting tutorials and all that, and you have access to painting with me and lives, and one-on-one communication with me, ask me questions, things like that. You have the success path to follow to find out where you are and where you need to be, and follow the guides and the training tools, the training videos in there. There's lots and lots of that. But the thing that is so great is that you learn to paint, become a better painter, and become a more confident painter, and to be able to just jump in and paint with confidence, and without fear, and, well, to some degree, you're always going to have that. I'm still afraid to paint things, but you just have to paint afraid. Paint afraid. But you can paint with confidence and just be so proud of your work. Be so proud of your work. So that's the fun thing. So what questions am I missing? Are you doing in-class painting? No, Amy, I am not. I'm not doing in-class painting right now. I am online only for right now. So, Belita, hello. Good to see you on here watching. There's Monica. Heather says, just joining. That's adorable. Thank you. Always late to a good party. I heard your text come through, and I was couldn't stop what you were doing. Oh, understand that. Yeah, I had to run out real quick while ago. Before I jumped on here, I was telling them I had to run out real quick outside and sweep some snow and feed my cat and get down here real quick for the live. So I was almost late for my own live. I wanted to get on here at 6 because I have a call at 7. I wanted to get on here at 6 so I would have time to paint with you all. But I thought this was really cute, and it's real simple, and it's almost watercolorish. I mean, it's very diluted and just really soft and light. I guess not watercolorish, but it's just real soft, and I like that about it. Hey Bobby, welcome. But it's fun to just paint something different every now and then, and I thought this was, and I thought you guys would enjoy it. But they're both, they're a little bit different. One's a little bit different than the other, but yeah, so pretty fun painting. But you all let me know, like I said, if you're on here, say hey, if you interested in painting in the membership. That's a good opportunity. And I don't know if I said, but the membership is currently closed and it'll be opening in March. But if you jump on the wait list, if you click on that link and you jump on the wait list, you get a little surprise. You get a little freebie while you wait for the doors to open. So everybody likes a little surprise. Everybody likes little freebies. Those are always fun. So thank you all so much for jumping on. Do y'all have any questions or anything about the painting or the supplies or anything like that? I'll be glad to help you out. It's like I said, we just painted in acrylic with a few colors, a couple brushes on an 8x10, and easy peasy. So, all righty. Well, you all have a great, great evening. Thank you all so much for jumping on here and watching with me. I appreciate you guys so much. I love all my painters, and I want everybody to paint with me. So, you guys have a good evening. Be safe out there. Lots of cold weather coming and snow. So, be careful, be safe. God bless you, and take care. And I'll see you back on here again real soon. Bye-bye.